Okay, welcome back everybody. Time to mess with the goats. Let's go find some goats that need messing with. And we'll go push some buttons in some other places. Send out yet another Discord vintage story notification. Oh, let's see. Let's put this window over on this tab. Oh, we're in game. Oh, look at this fine looking house. Oh yeah. Still too much mud. Too much mud. What was I working on? It's only been an hour or so, hour and a half, 2 hours. I need to get tools up. I need to get what were we needing? Dirt of all kinds. We're okay on grass and clay. I think I need more. Yeah, a couple of trees, get ahead of that curve. More sticks. I do still have shears. Let's grab some shears. And let's see. Do I want to make another? No, I better not. I better not. Nah, I better not. We'll risk the bunny rabbits. We'll risk them. Alright, let's go get some sticks, and I think bring back any other plants that we find. So let's go. Let's go this way. What the hell time is it? I hate that it's so hard to see where the sun is. I think we're at midday or so. I'm not sure how much time I have, so I don't know how far I can run. We'll leave the local plants. That is a lot of reeds. Let's aim for those trees. Alright, I haven't spent much time back here. Oh, of course I didn't bring any food. So I don't know what the wolf contents might be. Guess we'll find out. Missing. For some reason, I think pine trees are one of the worst ones to get sticks off of. Well, we're losing the sunlight. Where are you going, Mr. Goat? Mrs. Goat? We'll go over this way. Nah, don't mess with the goats. We're gonna mess with goats. We're gonna be really prepared, and we're gonna be completely well outfitted. Uh-oh. The berry patch. Now I do need to go mess with the goats, and I need vegetables. We can do some real food preservation. Okay, yes, this was the seeds. There and there. .2 servings left. Four servings, still got a week. Now we're out of meat. We got 1 day on that fruit, but it's easy enough for me to go get a bunch more. And I've got not even 3 full batches of vegetables. Alrighty. I think these items keep lifting me up slightly when I'm trying to go through that door. You down here. Yeah, we didn't get nearly as many sticks as I was hoping to that run. Okay, what to work on in the evening? Man, am I happy I got things finally mostly set up. I need to get peat. I think in the morning I'm gonna go out that same direction. We'll go all the way out to the far trader, and we'll get big pile of peat and sticks, and whatever flower or whatever plants we come back with. Yeah. All right. So. We need a whole lot of that stuff. Hey there, Killing Time Until Death. Thank you very much. Tier 1 for 6 months in advance. So you're anticipating sticking around for a little bit, apparently. Hopefully I might play some other games between now and that 6-month time frame. Hopefully you're cool with that. It's not going to be all vintage story all the time. Or who knows, maybe you hang around for the Cataclysm stuff. Hard for me to tell anymore, now that I'm playing more hours of more games. I don't know who wants to see what. Yeah, what was I talking about? Let's do... All these are empty. So much available storage. Basically, I'm just trying to accumulate a lot of stuff. If we don't get any visitors in the evening, let's see. I don't have enough wood to start another charcoal pit. I do need a little bit more stuff fired up. What else is on my clay list? I'll eventually need more crockery. But we've already got some crockery I could fire up. Well, let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's get some stuff... Get some stuff fired up here. Oh, get those. That's 2. And the clay. What else? We'll do at least one more batch of crocs. What's the short-term goal? I've been focusing on getting the house reorganized. We finally got that complete. I got the garden in. I need to get the walls and the flooring replaced, but we need a couple of materials to do that. That'll get the house pretty finished, but right now it's finished enough to be functional. Just doesn't look as nice as I want it to eventually. I gotta get the basement dug out, but I need to wait until I get at least one more copper deposit before I start trying to do that, because we're gonna burn probably a full pickaxe doing that. So that's 3. I need to get my food up, so we're gonna go hunting. I gotta get some hunting done. I just need to kill like 2 goats and bring back a few more veggies, and we can get a nice batch of food that'll hold me for a week. We're going to be doing the walls in, the basalt, or not basalt, the granite cobblestone. Granite cobblestone, and then the flooring will be the light mud brick. The light mud brick for the floor, and the granite cobblestone for the walls. So let's see, we got enough bowls, we got enough cooking pots. I'll eventually need lots of crocs, but not a hurry. I got plenty of crucibles. Don't need flower pots yet. I've got I could probably do with another couple of ingot molds for when I boil up a bunch of copper. Don't need jugs. Don't need storage vessels. And we have at least one of each of all of the basic things here until we get up to Hellhammer and Lamellet. I guess I could do... Let's do the long blade. I'm not likely to need one for a while, but, you know, let's have it available. I just want to get all of the kilns going at once. Can't quite get that with the big brush. So, a little bit of a few things just to get our stuff settled. So yeah, let's do one more ingot mold pair. Big crunch, though, as usual, is copper. I got to, right after I finish getting food in order, I got to get out with a prospector pick. We got to find some underground copper. Just got to do it. That's what's really holding me back. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got what, one more I think that we can fill. Let's just do more crocs. Mo crocs. Can't go wrong with more crocs. This will probably be the last of the pick kilning I do for a while. Kind of tempted to have 2 pickaxe molds, but didn't really be necessary. So far it seems pretty quiet out there, so we might be able to go out and do some digging or something while we wait for the night. Come on now. Color inside the lines. Alright, we're going to need grass, we're going to need sticks, and we're going to need firewood. I don't have any big piles of firewood laying around. So let's take, and we'll do those 2. I think I'm going to need more if I do all 6 of these, but that's alright. So, full stack, pretty much, just about, for a 6 of them. Had enough. The goats aren't really that hard, barring the goat that occasionally just charges you and kills you for no reason. Those are the really dangerous ones. But, they can be killed fairly easily. I just get overconfident and, you know, goat death. You just gotta wait for the right circumstance. You either launch spears from way far away, knowing you have water you can get deep into or something you can get to keep them from killing you when they catch you. Or you sit in the middle of a body of water and you throw the spears at the goats nearby on the hill or wherever they're at if they're in range. So it forces them immediately into the water where they're easy to kill. Or, you know, things like that. You can even cheese it and just build a little 3 or 4 tall dirt tower and stand on it and throw. I just refuse to do that. Just a personal thing. Got to give the goats a chance. I don't mind killing the occasional goat from top of my house, but I refuse to just nerd pole up 4 squares and then start throwing spears at goats. Alright, where did that torch just go? Nowhere? So, door closed. Let's put stuff away. I guess you're actually processed wood. Alright, spear knife, one of each of the tools, flint and sticks, food, for that, and get rid of, oops, that. Alright, so we're back to our normal gear. We got the pit pills going. As they charge you, dodge to the side. See, I'd be scared to death of trying that until I get stronger and have armor. That's not a skill you learn when you have no hit points and it's 2 hits and you're out. There's no margin for error there. Or if you're playing without permadeath. I mean, if you're playing without permadeath, or if you're playing with permadeath on wilderness survival settings with all the extra damage they do, and you're playing bullfighter and stabbing them as they go by, you the man. You have my respects. I ain't trying that. There's just no margin, because once they're on you, you're done, because they're faster than you. So a whole different thing when you got one chance, and it's 2 kicks and two headbutts and you're out. Maybe someday, another 1,000 hours or so, I'll have the cojones and the practice to do that on this kind of a setting, but don't count on it. All right, is it coming up daytime already? Did just doing that? Yeah, just doing those few things and it's already daytime. Man, I really need to cut this hill back. You are encroaching on me. You encroaching. Let's cut this back a bit. This land is not zoned for a hillside. One more. And we'll just take those blocks and just lay them in right here. Good job, Stone. Still not sure why I did this way. Let's fix this fiasco of road building. Ah, what am I thinking? We want to extend this out a little further first. Not sure this one actually needs that pathway since it just goes right into the lake. I probably won't do one this direction. We'll save those for another time. And I think this is probably far enough out, so we'll just fill in this with odd piles of... Do I have any still? Dirt piles. Yeah, we got some more low fert. Ooh. Hello. See what you made me do. We'll just smash it down with our fisticuffs. Oh, flowers are okay. Yeah, that's good enough. That gives me plenty of movement, plenty of open space. Cool. So, I'm going to keep shaving this back, though. As time allows, we'll just come over and keep shaving this hill down. Same with this hill and that hill. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, what are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4 with one about to break. Let's get one more of those. All right, let's go die. I hope not, but let's go see if we die. Let's see. I know there were some goats out this way. Well, hi there, Mr. Goat. So, let's try the experiment. We stay... Let's see. We hit the goat from range, and then we immediately jump in the water. Or go around the lake and jump in the water. Or we hit the goat from far enough away it doesn't notice us. They're weird sometimes. Alright, any other goats? I only need 2. 2 will get me plenty. Assuming they're... Yeah, this is a good weight. So this will be, what, 13? 12, 13 meat? 18! Wow! That's 3 meals all by itself. 3 full 6-point meals. Oh, no, it's 6, 12. I need 12. I need 6 more to get a double. Alright, let's go find another one. We'll do a few if we get opportunity. So, yeah, you just got to pick your fights. Just choose your battlegrounds. Pick your fights carefully. And at the first sign of trouble, get way deep into the water. Where did all the goats go? I don't think I went down and looked into this one. There's not too many good ways down there. Oof. Yeah, throw your stupid rocks at me. So nothing that direction. And I'm hungry. Ah. Ah. Nope. Get me out of there. Currents. No goats out this way. Well, we'll go all the way over to the trader. He's not that much farther over that hill. We'll at least get one or two things accomplished. A little bit of meat and some fruit. Although you saw all of the fruit that I had. Uh-oh, now I've got to make some decisions. I don't think I'm going to use that anytime soon. And I'm about to break this shovel, which we're going to have to replace. Have I mentioned how hilariously fun the collapsing stuff is? It scared the hell out of me. I was sure I was gonna... I purposely took my hands off the keyboard because I tend to get myself in trouble, and I'll drop to a save point and then I try to hop madly and I jump into the free fall into an even deeper cave. Oh man. Good times. Let's do it over here. Maybe we won't fall into a massive pit. Remember, Perma-Death. Perma-Death soil collapse. I haven't had a soil collapse death yet. It's goats 3, jumping down a big cavern 1. Uh-oh, we're already full. Oh, I picked up... What did I pick up? Whoa! Hey! Hey! He must be out of a cavern. No way he'd be wandering around in the daylight otherwise. Ah, another item. Let's toss the knife. And the worst damaged spear. All I wanted was a little bit of peat. Jeez. Where'd the shovel go? Did I toss the shovel when all the excitement happened there? My shovel's disappeared. Okay, take a few for my heart to settle back down again. Scare the bejesus out of me. And I was chock full of bejesus. Let's see here. Fruity goodness. Sacrifice a stack of low-fert soil. And you immediately picked up a flower. There we go. 31, 32 is the most we can stack, so that's basically, we're basically full. Alright, we're not going to make, oh, there's my stuff. Oh. No, that's the spear and the knife I dropped. Yeah, that's basically my stuff, or my inventory. Hey there, Drifter. Just connect over to the other one. Yeah, this is a pretty crazy cave system over here. This whole seed is riddled. Oh, here's where I collapsed. This whole seed is riddled with some pretty large connected cave systems. Yeah, we better head back. Can't pick anything else up anyway. Except more berries. We'll grab more berries on our way back. Using that. Oh, closer, Pete. No, TerraFirma. Oh, TerraFirma. We found more. We're taking TerraFirma. Something's going. The flax fiber? No, not the flax fiber. Probably a little tougher choice. The lump of fat. Lump of fat. Be more than 6. Nope. Hell, exactly 6 again. Okay. Whoa! No, 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 no. Don't be sneaking up on me like that. Right. Well, that was worth it just for the TerraFirma. That stuff's hard to find. Flax. I don't want to have to come back to find this. I think a spear is going to go bye-bye. Actually, I don't need the shovel anymore. Don't have a knife, but I shouldn't need one. So, we're leaving some of that, are we? Goodbye, axe. I can make you guys back again easy. Yeah, TerraFirma is the super soil. You gotta really be watching for it. It almost looks like peat. So you gotta be careful when you're running around that you don't just assume you're passing peat. It could be TerraFirma. Alright, first up, drop off the more seeds. Grain. Fruity fruits. So we got plenty of fruit for whatever we're going to make. Don't have quite the amount of meat that I was hoping for, so I'm going to go out one more time if I get a chance here. I'm going to try to get a little bit more of that. I'm going to put this in here for now as well. You get that. Hey, oh, 16. I need 4 more. I forgot I had to use some for the bucket. 4 more and we can do another bag. Oh, that's right. I've already got the box set up. Uh-oh. God damn torches again. This torch patrol's getting longer and longer. I gotta get the lanterns. You got me. I can't tell you about that one. TerraFirma. Fertility when tilled 80%. So when planted, I've got a small amount of it in the garden already. Right there. So you can see it was growth speed 120% when we started. Before I planted and some time has gone by. Compared to 97 versus 79. Moisture level 63. Yeah, that's going to slow it down a bit. I'm hoping the rain keeps the moisture level in combination with little drips of water adequate. I'm going to wait to plant the TerraFirma. Once we call in the first harvest, I will put some more TerraFirma in. We'll just keep collecting it till then. I don't want to have to touch this place again for a while. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 spears. I need to make some more stuff, and I'm starting to run low on flint again. The problem I have when I go out collecting too much stuff, so I try to concentrate on just one type of thing at a time. Once we get that flax harvest in, we get all our bags replaced, it'll help. We'll have more slots available, but till then, still a bit of a mess when we find too many things at once. Alright, so knife. Let's look over here. Alright, we've had a little bit of wolf activity over here we gotta be cautious of. Soil collapse. Don't ever stop being funny. There's a wolf right there. Sleeping on the ground. No, let's leave him alone. I do want to keep collecting the pelts, but I don't need the meat and all that stuff right now. Something. Chicken? Oh, wolf pup. There's a wolf pup trapped right there in that little hole next to the tree. Is there a wolf mommy gonna come and save the pup? Come on. I don't know if those things actually grow up or not. I'm always concerned that if a pup's in the area, it'll eventually grow to a full-blown wolf. I should probably leave it alone since I don't really have problems as much with the wolves since I can run away from them. There we go. Just gotta arrange these the way I want. Let's get this first. This is not the kind of place I want to try to take a goat on. That water's not deep enough. I don't want to run at any distance. Whoa. This one's a little better. Let's try right here. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Swim, swim, swim. Unless he died. He might have died. I think I got a double hit. Nope, nope. Oh shit. I'm out of spears, and he's too fast. Where'd my spears go? I don't know where he's at. There he is. Fall over, please. It goes so wrong so fast. Oh, man. I thought for sure he was in the water behind me before I could get swimming fast. Uh-oh. Goodbye, you. Give me that. And, I want to make sure... Let's see, get rid of that. And I can make a new bowl. I have plenty of bowls, that is. I think I left a spear somewhere, too. Not gonna worry about it. Let's get home. Tandem wolf calls. I think I have angered the animal kingdom. They're communicating. Are the goats more aggressive on multiplayer? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think there's a setting for that. Okay, yeah. Even when I set up in where I want, I screwed up there because I missed one of the throws at least. And then when I turned around, I failed the jump. I fell off the edge of the block into the water, so I was directly adjacent to it and moving slow. Which is when I thought I was for sure going to die. So, as usual. It's all me problems. Alright, 29. So I need 12 per, so that'll give me 2 full batches. Then I'll need, yeah, we'll be good. That'll give me plenty of food for a bit. And we're up to 18, 2 more. I have to get some more porridge going, or even get some bread baked. Maybe I'll bake some bread. I haven't baked any bread. Where the hell did I put you? Over there. Alright, that's enough specific hunting for a little bit. Alright, there's my usual loadout minus... Did I not make another bowl? I think I did only make one bowl. Oh man. I tossed my one bowl that I can eat with. I have to actually clay fire another one. That was a bad choice. That was poorly thought through. Alright. Guess I could go back and get it. Think if I can find that spot again. I don't get wolf murdered while running around in the dark. Is there trapping? There is, but not in the base game. There's a survival mod you can use that adds, I don't know, half a dozen different kinds of traps, different trap types, as well as fishing. A couple of different fishing methods, primitive fishing methods. I mean, it's good for flavor, but food's not really difficult. It becomes a minor. It's like Cataclysm's food. I mean, once you know how to get it, it's pretty straightforward and simple. So having more ways to get food is somewhat irrelevant functionally, although it adds some variety to the game. But definitely not necessary. No, fish traps are a mod. There are no fish in the base game, period. So anything relating to fish is a mod currently. Alright, so let's... Oh, getting closer. Alright, I got my bowl back. Let's make some food. So, we're gonna need meat. We're gonna need, let's see, doesn't really matter. I need, I only need 12, right? I think 12. I'll do those. And those. Alright, 6 and 6 with another 6 and another 6. Yum yum. Should probably do. Maybe I'll change it up. Maybe instead, let's go meat and veggies. I don't have enough veggies for the double up. Nope, I don't have enough veggies. Nah, let's do it the other way for now. I'll make bread for the grain. Alright, so we got the good food cooking. We'll move you up to here. Let's see. I should probably get a water block in here too. Let's put the water block, I think, right here until I come up with a better place for it. Alright, so how's bread work? I forget. Oh, it's gotta crush. Gotta make dough. If I want to make flax bread. Yeah, probably should be porridge and fruit. Or, yeah, porridge and fruit. That's simpler. We'll hold off on the bread. I'll just do porridge and fruit when these are done. Visitors. What are you doing to me, game? Stop moving my items around. Yep, primitive survival is the one that I'm talking about. Trapping and fishing in various methods. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the bread right now. We'll wait till we have other crops coming in. I'll just do porridge and fruit. Almost done. Hey, look at that. Just enough. Alright, that'll get us some good food. A couple big doses of porridge and fruit with some the heavy-duty food. Or 840 protein, 150 vegetable, 120 fruit. That will, I need a little more concentrated veggies, and the porridge will help fill in the grain. So, we'll get there. Yeah, we'll do the bread and the other stuff when we get the basement done and I start into the long-term food. We're a ways away from that. It's still way early, so we'll be more than prepared in plenty of time. I just want to do enough that I don't have to worry about it for a week or so in between grabbing some food. If I can get other stuff done as we get our infrastructure built up and the storage and all the crocs and accoutrement, it gets a lot faster and easier later. Okay, there we go. Lots of yummies. Alright, so we're done in the kitchen. Yeah, look at all those beautiful seeds. In order to use them, No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait until this crop is done, then we'll do the second one. There's no hurry. My flax is at 3 out of 9 and 2 out of 9. Of course, it's 3 out of 9 on the good soil. It's got the advantage. That poor bad soil over here. At least moisture is 100% with all this heavy rain. 50%! 50%! You all must finish up at exactly the same time. I think I ventured... Oh yeah, they're tossing rocks over the wall. Bastards. Rock topping, tossing bastards. Where are you at? Where are you at? Get over here. Of course I miss. Oh, where he decided to go. Whoa! Guys in back are hitting the guys in front. Ouch. Gotta be careful of that. Back to a few too many of them out here. Get off my path. Whoa! Ah. Where that middle one went. It's like they're just doing laps around my building. Alright, can I loot a few of them now? It wasn't too bad. Ow, torches. Whoa. Nah, the rewards are the same. The rewards are based on the type of drifter you kill. Knife type or quality doesn't matter. Let's see, I was replacing these torches. I did the interior ones recently. Hey now. Alright. Another chore done. Kill the drifters. I think I have enough to get the bag made now. Go check. Yep. Cool. Get you out of the offhand so we don't keep burning food. And we need that times 4 times 5. That turns into that, which combines with that. Alright, second bag finished. And chop away. What do I do there? Cool. Okay, so food's done, sun's starting to come up. Got the hunting done. Is it pro pick time? I think it might be pro pick time. I didn't get nearly as much peat as I wanted. Yeah, I think it's pro pick time. I really need to get the copper thing sorted. So, come here, pro pick. And let's leave some spears. Yep, I think we're good. Alright, where are we going to pro pick? Easiest thing is to just drop down into one of the holes. Or anywhere I can't quite do it here. 1, 2, and then I have to go in. Yeah, we could do it right here. I want to get rid of this stuff anyway. 1. Oops. Two. And we'll just go up here. Very high bismuthnite and minuscule emerald. So bismuth bronze. Alloy for the bismuth bronze ingot. Okay, well, I mean, that's interesting. Doesn't solve my copper problem immediately. Let's see, where do we want to go? And I wish it would stop raining. Let's go that way first. Yeah, I haven't done bismuth bronze. I don't think I did it a year ago, and so I don't know all the requirements. So I'm not going to put a lot of effort into trying to track down bismuth bronze. Let's try again right in this area. A 1. 2. Decent bismuth night. Yep, don't care. More north. I think I briefly peeked down there. That's not far enough for my last reading, I don't think. I'm gonna skip that one. That's the kind of place that makes it easy to prospect if you just hop in one of those holes. But let's get up into this biome, I think. Right, no, we're not after you right now. We're prospecting. There we go. Here's a good opportunity. We can just keep the moaner guys away from me for a little bit. Emerald and bismuth night. Alright, I sense a theme. And nothing. I'm going to try to maintain as much of a direct northerly path as possible for this survey. So we're going north from home first. Then I'll loop back and we'll go out to the east and back to the west and so on. I'll do the cardinal directions first before we start going off in odd directions. Let's go up here. Still keeping an eye out for copper. I'd really rather not dig in this sand. This is just going to keep collapsing on me. Let's demonstrate. How much collapse are we going to get? Only down 2? Well, that helps. It's not too bad. I thought I was going to get more collapsing. Very poor hematite. What the hell is hematite? Iron bloom. So, I mean, yeah, nice eventually. I needed to say super mega ultra rich native copper. That's what we're looking for. Super mega ultra. Hematite, bismuthnite, and cinnabar. Pigment. Still not good. The surface deposits don't have any connection to the underground deposits we're looking for now. They're different systems of distribution. Northmore. There we go. Do it in the right order. First the shovel. Then the pickaxe. Then the prospect pick. Then we move over. And we repeat. Propic radius doesn't matter for this type of sampling. It only matters when I'm actually going down a mine once I've already located something. But it's 4 radius is what I'm using. And pretty much the same stuff. We're up to decent hematite, so... Iron, I mean... It's good to know we've got iron to the far north. I'm gonna run out of standard pickaxe. I didn't bring a backup pickaxe. So... We'll be done when I hit the end of the pickaxe. Come on. Come on. Why's everything gotta be double height? What the hell? Every single one of these is too high at some point? There we go. Finally. I haven't really been to this far backside of the biome. Actually, we're not even on the biome. It goes a long way. There's a big one. There's a big one. More caves. I gotta be careful approaching these because this sand could collapse under my feet. I'm not even gonna get close. Go to the other side of the water and then I'll do another check. Need to re-up my flint anyway. That's not flint. A lot of good boulders out this far, though. I could just prospect pick the final piece. I usually try to save the durability on these by using the pickaxe for the first few hits. So hematite and then minuscule. Yeah, it's not really changing much. Alright. We'll finish this trip north, I guess. Really big flat area of the same biome. Tempted to bring back a boatload of boulders since we have to make the trip. Might as well. Awesome if we find something more important. Alright, I don't think I'm going to cross further. Hey, look at that. We found copper. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Alright, well that was a good finding, if nothing else. We got plenty of space. Give copper. Are you gonna do me the solid of putting it below the rock layer? You don't know how I saw that? Just habit. Practice. That's why I come to this biome specifically, because it's so much easier. Well, what I was amazed at is when I spotted that copper at my feet near the base in the deep grass area. That's what surprises me. It's when I find that kind of stuff. Oh crap, I don't have enough pickaxe to get into this This pickaxe is going to die before I get all this harvested. Assuming we even get down to it. What type? Medium even. We might have to make another focused trip out here. This pickaxe is not going to dig all this out. Yeah, we're going to have to make another trip out here. I'm not going to try. Let's put up a marker. That should be enough. It's pretty damn flat out here, so it'll be hard to miss on a direct north path. Alright, so we'll come back for that. We'll do one final reading out here. I think we'll head back after that, and we'll just gather some boulders on the way. Shells! Yeah, this is a pretty big granite biome. Forage, reeds, and sticks. Lots of space. All right, looks like it's finally starting to shift into a different biome. We're not going to investigate that. Breaking granite boulders with some cattail reeds. You know, just like the primitive people used to do. Uh-oh, another urn. Okay, well, I got some fibers in there. Excuse me? Oh, it's one of the arenas. Kind of buried in the side of the hill. I don't see that too often. That's kind of interesting. I'm not going to try to get the urns out of that this time, though. I got to start heading back. We're going to lose too much daylight. Yeah, it even works over on the other side. It's split right through the hill. That's cool. I've never really seen something like that happen before in the map gen. Alright, let's loop back. We got a ways to go. More copper. Alright, so copper, and then that thing, and then more copper. Let's make another pillar right here. Oh yeah, I'm out of shovel. Alright, so 2 copper fields to come out and dig out. Yes, they're granite boulders. So, who says they're not boulders? They're boulders. Come on now. So, you can just about see our second one from the first one, where I do climb up that high. I'm trying to bring home enough boulders to get my walls put up. And flint. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Goodbye, 3 sticks. Don't collapse. No, I'm not going to grab that. That could start a collapse down into that big cavern. I don't need that action. Alright, I think I'm done grabbing boulders. Let's just scan for copper and head on out of here. Flint, yes. Copper, no. Well, this looks kind of nifty. Oh yeah, look at this place. Any urns in sight? No, they're underneath the bushes. And terrain's getting a little less favorable. Too hilly and too many trees, too many bushes. I think we're on a pretty good line for home. I think it's right over there. Don't need the gravel. Most of the rest I'd like to keep. I can get rid of the gravel and a knife. Goodbye gravel and goodbye knife. Yep, dead on. Okay, well, that was a good trip. Let's drop off all of this stuff for now. Alright, so knife, pickaxe. Need a shovel and we're back in business. Oh. Yeah. Hey there, Fatalis. One of these days I'm going to get you to endure the jank that is Unreal World. I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet. Because it ain't going to happen. And another pick. Yeah, another pick. We got extras. So. That gets us back to we can run around. Now what am I going to do in the meantime? We're about to lose the sunlight. Let's see. I need some more raw lumber, so I'd love to go chop some trees. Actually, we should have time to get a tree or two down. Let's get an axe built and see if we can go knock a tree down before it gets completely dark. Hey there, Lucky Fernlicker! Thanks very much for dropping a sub. Uh-oh. Looks like that big gift day that we had a while back has finally rolled off all the gift subs. Time to turn the thing back on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was making the axe. Let's go ahead and let's make a few of the things while we're here. I got some flint from that last trip. We got 2 copper mines that we know we can go get. That gets me ahead of the curve a fair amount. I can go ahead and build some copper tools too. But I'm not going to build too many of these things, I don't think. The pro picking was pretty bad. The only thing we learned is we've got chances of iron to the north. So that should be enough. Go try to get a tree chopped down before this goes. We'll go over here. We'll risk getting et by wolves. This is maple. Yep, maple's fair game. Maple and walnut. This is taking a while. Are we making progress? I guess it's just a really big tree. It is one of the really, really big ones. That's kind of funny looking. It auto-used both of my axes and still didn't chop the thing down. I hear you, Wolfie. Alright, we'll leave. I'll finish it off later. That's more than enough for now. Yeah, that gives me enough to work on at home. Alright, next up. Walls, or floor. Let's see, walls were going to be... Yeah, the walls are going to happen next, because I don't have... We do the light, closed doors. Are all the exterior doors closed? Yes, alright. So, if we do the mud brick, it's tons of the grass, 8 grass, sand, dirt, and clay. So, I don't have the tons of grass right now. And I don't have another scythe ready to go. I could get some of it done, but I couldn't get a whole bunch. I can get the walls started, though. Let's look at getting the walls started. That is just clay and stone. Alright, where's the porridge? Porridge is up next. Yeah, it's all about the stone. Alright, that should give me enough to get a few of the walls done. Let's do interior first. More digging. Oh, crap. That's right, it's knocking stuff off the walls, too. If I what did it just knock down? Oh, it did knock down the rack. Alright. I thought maybe the rack would adhere to the ceiling, but it's adhering only to the wall behind it. I need to get the floor one too. Alright, nothing else attached to this wall at least. Yeah. What do I do with that one? I think I'll fix those from above afterwards. I didn't have anything in the racks yet, so they're all on the ground to start with. So those were all empty. So I could just pull them right off. Do I have an axe? I don't have an axe. So that wall's gonna be the one that sucks unless I can dig out one of the blocks behind the chest, replace it, and then dig the other one out and replace it without the chest going pop. I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna work. Alright, one wall complete. Look at that. Yeah. Nah, the enemy doesn't attack your walls. They won't even go through doors or fences. Yeah, I don't want a dirt house. People make fun of me. That's why. Functionally, it's perfectly fine as dirt, but I don't know. I want to make it look nice. And we need something to do in the dark anyway. I don't have too many mission critical things to do right now. So I'm kind of curious what's going to happen here. Let's pick on like this wooden trunk. Neither of these top wooden trunks have anything in them, so if they go poof for some reason, I don't care. I wonder if I can hit the block behind it without hitting the trunk. Alright, so that went in okay. And then bloink. Not sure I can hit this other one. Nope. Oh, right there. Got it. Gotta be gotta be super precise where what block you're pointing at. I want that block back there. I don't think it's gonna give it to me from this side. It's gonna keep opening the chest. Well, while nothing's attacking me. We'll just keep doing one at a time. Hopefully to be safe. Hey now. Alright, so, you know, half the wall done. Curious what's going to happen here. I don't think I can pick the spot through the rack. Yeah, we'll just keep doing that. Stop it. I think something, the racks are popping off. Yep. Alright. We can deal with that. I guess they're gonna pop off anyway. It didn't really matter if I chopped them off first. Just not sure what happens to the items. I think they would also pop off, but we'll play it safe. I'll add windows later too on some of these walls. Alright, so that wall section and that wall section. Let's put the frames back up. I think those we'll just let pop off. Ten more, huh? What am I going to be, like one short? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to be 2 short. Plus 4, 6 short. So, let's make some more. Windows later. I can't make glass yet. We'll punch holes in and make windows, and it'll, in a few epochs, in a few ages, eons, crafting tiers. Just a little early. But yes, we will have windows. Ah, I hate trying to open doors when I've got a block in my hand. There we go. All but that wall. And I need more, and I'm out of boulders. So, store that stuff. Ran out. Almost, but it's not enough to finish the wall, so we'll wait. Alright. Wooden trapdoors can make impromptu shutters. That's the worst wall right there. The rest of them, not too bad. Yeah, pretty easy. That was the big one. All of that stuff. Okay, so sun should be coming up here pretty soon. Yeah, let's make ready to take a trip. We got food. We got spare pickaxes. We got a saw we don't need. Shears we don't need. Because I'm holding on to the stuff that I pulled off the rack. We're not going to take the pro pick this trip either. So standard parts, backups, and get one more shovel going. How's the garden? Doing good. Assuming no rabbits are up here eating all my stuff. The grass is growing. There it is. That's what we got planted so far. We're at 4 out of 9 on the flax. I'm excited. At least on the good soil, the best soil. 109 growth speed versus 98 in the mid-level turf. Yeah, even this flax over here is at 4 out of 9. And we got a few random things planted in the other ones. So, this is the flooring that I'm gonna... These are the wall positions. I gotta decide whether I'm gonna do... Yeah. If I'm gonna do the walls on the outer edge, or how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm going to do it all the same as what we just did. The granite. It's going to be the most common thing. So, do the granite cobblestone all the way up. Dark mud brick for the main ceiling sections and light mud brick for the ground. Yeah, I've just got a little bit more Preda. I'm holding it until we get the next harvest. So I found 6 more. Once that top one harvests and I pull all the plants, I'll dig up some of the dirt and we'll put the Preda down. No big hurry. Like I said, we're going to be way ahead of the curve on food preservation for getting through the winter, so I'm not concerned. Okay, so we got that. We got shovel. We got plenty of flint for indeterminate tools. I think it's time we just take off, right? Yeah, let's just see if we can get there quickly. Whoops, that's not the right direction. Let's go the right direction. See if we can get there quickly. It's a bit of a run. I'm gonna go copper, and then we'll, if I got space, we'll dig out the, let's grab some of the berries while we're here. We can nibble on berries instead of eating my prepared meal. Yeah, we'll do copper, and then we'll dig out. We'll look for the urns in that arena. And if we've still got space after that, we'll bust boulders on the way back to bring back more granite. Whoa. I don't think that goes anywhere. Yeah, it just connects into the big cave systems we've seen. What the F is Preda? It's the highest quality soil for gardening, for planting vegetables. There's low fert soil, medium fert soil, and terra preta, which is the high quality super soil. Guess I should be looking for sap while we're running around in all these pine trees. There's some sap way the hell up there. I do need to, there's some. I need to start collecting it now because I'm going to need it. And when I do need it, I need a lot of it. Alright, way up there. Can I get to it with... Watch this collapse under me. Actually, this stuff floats, so even if it collapses under me, we should be fine. No, you cannot have that. Whee! Okay. Quartz. More sap. I also need to be on the lookout for chalk or limestone. So if you see a solid white-looking stone layer somewhere, like in one of the caves or on a mountainside or whatever, make sure you yell at me. Yell at me. Give me a holla. Alright, don't see any sap on these. No copper. So yeah, my eyes are scanning the ground for copper. I'm scanning the sides of the trees for sap. And then I switch positions so I can check the other angles for sap. There's some more sap. This is the best kind of biome to find sap in, by the way, by far. Find one of these rocky biomes with all the bunch of pine trees. You will thank me later. See any on these? Let's switch back over to this side of the hill. Yep. Where I figured I was. Alright, so I can't quite see my other marker from here. I think it's somewhere right over there. Bet you if I go up a little bit, I'd be able to see it. Behind those trees. I think it's behind the trees. That's fine. Alright, let's get our copper. They did me the favor of putting it underneath. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Didn't see the torch. Torch shouldn't be out yet. I wasn't gone that long. I know approximately where it's at. It's fine. Not gonna be a problem. Wow, there better be more than this. There had better be more than this. Where the hell are you, Capper? That was a tiny, tiny amount. That's all I get. That's going to be one of the smallest copper spots I've ever seen. There we go. A little deeper. Yeah, 2 different copper fields we're going to mine out. We didn't have any luck with the pro picking out this direction. We know there's iron out here, which will be great for later. One of you guys will have to remind me, because I'll forget where I saw it by the time I get to the point where I can use it. But we need to find some sources other than these surface nodes. I gotta get to mining to some copper. Alright, anything else that way? No. 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 Right up the middle. Should be getting close to the end of this copper field right here. How many we got? Yep, 35. Plus a rare version, 40 units. So that should be about it. They don't get usually bigger than that. Yeah, alright, I'm not going to keep looking. That should be all. Take that out. And then nerd pole. Okay, first one is done. Knock that off. I think I'll leave it just as a general marker. Go get the other one. I think I will start grabbing more of these. Punch the boulders with our fists. All right, second one. We're on default wilderness settings. The only thing I changed from the default wilderness survival is I turn the pro pick mode with range of 4 on. That's it. Otherwise, it's straight up the normal wilderness survival mode. All right. Munch on some berries. I talked about, I'm planning on changing it from the ultra rare mode for future runs, just because it's not really harder for me at this stage. It's just making it slower at the beginning, and I want to pick things up a bit for the audience that are watching. I don't want to have these really, really long lead-up periods to getting into anything else interesting. So, I talk about it in my Cataclysm streams about the difference between options that make the game harder or more difficult versus more tedious. Difficulty versus tedium is an important distinction. Everybody gets to make their own choices in how they want to play the game, but I'm getting to the point where, I mean, I was already at the point because I played the game enough in the past that occasionally, yeah, copper is pretty hard to get to. That initial 40, there's ways around, but if you don't happen to have biomes where there's any copper generation below ground as well, it can be pretty bad. But, yeah, I just wanted to speed that part of the process up. So, I may adjust that in the future. Alright, we have our nougats. Let's get digging again and hope that they put the copper below the sand layer, please. Less diggy digging. Nope, it's right on the sand layer. Great. So we're going to have constant cave-ins to deal with. It is another medium. Yay. At least it's not poor. Hey there, Neens. Continuing the gift sub. Cool. You like me. You really, really like me. Hey now. Alright, yeah, we gotta keep digging. It's wider than it looks. It's the voice. It's the voice. Is there a male version of the sirens? I don't think there's a male equivalent to the sirens. I was trying to think of what the male equivalent would be. To explain the lure of the Vormy voice, but I don't know. Yeah, vampires. The sparkly kind? Please. I don't want to be a sparkly vampire. The Bee Gees. Ooh. Staying alive, staying alive. First album I ever owned was a Bee Gees album. Walked around with my little cassette deck playing my Bee Gees album. Yeah, the incubi, succubi, that'd be close, but not really direct singing songs to lure sailors to their death kind of thing. Alright, let's start digging. We'll see how much under the sand we still have to go. I don't think the Fabio's reference would hold. The viewers that have watching for a few years, they've got a glimpse of under the hat of the Vormithrax, and I don't think the Fabios would qualify as a valid comparison. A key feature is missing in that comparison. What are we up to? 58. We had like, I forget, 36 some before. I think there's still a few pieces possibly somewhere. Where are you hiding from me, Capper? Oh, see? Yep. Fabio isn't wearing a hat. Well, there's a reason Fabio doesn't wear a hat. A very specific reason. And we're up to 60. I think that might have finally done it. Okay, I think I'm going to call it good right there. Give me my torches. Cool, and then right over this way was the fun little thing, I think. Yeah, right there. Give flint. They got grass growing under the sand. Hilarious. Fortunately, I need to be one more layer over, I think, to hit the, maybe not. Yeah. I think I need to be one more layer over. That's it? That's it. Alright. Let's... Oh, too much flint. That's the problem. Do I really need the blackberry bushes? I got a slot. We'll be okay. Can't remember if it's here or if it's one layer in. I want to say it's like right in this slot, which is going to be unfortunate if it's the two spots are underneath the mountain. There it is. One of them, anyway. Which one? Forage. Yeah. Well, it's under a stone block, at least. That looks like... what? Is that clay? I can't tell what that is. Ditch that and those for the moment. Great. I grabbed everything else except for the things I wanted. That's that. I think that's clay. Fire clay, yeah. I haven't found any fire clay in the region yet, but that's not going to be enough to do anything too useful. Yeah, we're not going to bother that. And then we also got, ooh, a 1 horsetail poultice. No thanks. Alright, so there's going to be one more of those. I think it'll be... Let's see. Can we get to it from this side? Or is it going to be along that direction? I think it's going to be over here. There will be much sliding. And much dust. Oh, I see. That's right. We got that problem. Alright, yeah, that's not going to work. Hey there, Pelou! and everybody else saying howdy. Wraith. And, oh, I see. Wraith is raiding. Hey there, Wraith. Trying to remember the command here. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Oh, no. Don't go play that game. That game's silly. Hey, look at that. Food. Grain. Spelt grain. Alright, that's going to be it. We're done here. We'll grab whatever boulders we can on the way back. Are we already losing the light? Well, I guess already is relative. I mean, I raided 2 mines and did a few other things. Did something bad happen to Cowboy? You mean Cowboy the Third? Something very bad happened to Cowboy the First and Cowboy the Second. Hence the arrival of Cowboy the Third. I can't talk about the current CDDA stuff because people watch my stuff out of order. And if they're here watching the live stream and I spoil them, then they get persnickety. You know, that's like 2 levels above aggravated. We don't want them to be persnickety. So, the audience in chat can feel free to tell you. I better... We're really losing that sun. I better just get moving. If I hit something great, I'll just scan the ground for copper while we go. Although I've already run over this area several times. Oh, we're all full up. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's get out of here. Do you have a specific goal you're playing to? My goal is to hunt down and annihilate all the goats in the world. All the goats. They're bad goats. They keep killing me. And we're going to get rid of them. No, not really at the moment. I could play this for 200 hours and probably not reach the end of the production chain. So we're just running around surviving and trying to advance our way up the production chain. Big caves, big caves. Hadrian's Wall. Alright, fine. I'll have some porridge. Stop bumping me with your damage. While I run and I go through this, I'll give you the PSA commercial announcement. So, hey there. I'm Vorm. I'm a small streamer, and I do niche, small content, weird stuff that nobody else likes but us weirdos. So, you know, me and a bunch of other people do this kind of thing. If you've got a small content creator that you enjoy watching regularly, please consider supporting them directly through subs, bits, whatever, and or finding out what metrics will help them on whatever platform you're watching them on, and give them a bump when you can. Super, super important. They're not making any advertising revenue as a small provider doing niche content, and it makes a huge difference. So, not saying it just for me, for anybody. You got somebody else you like more than me, that is perfectly fine. I am preaching for all the small content creators. Do what you can. A couple bucks a month subscription ain't gonna hurt you any, and makes a huge difference if even a small fraction of the people that watch can join in and help out, that kind of thing. So there you go. Commercial content complete. Hey, Deranged Optician, good timing. Good timing. And we made it back to base. Alright. I gotta go check something. What is 199 out of 100? Or 199 out of 200? Make the bar go away. And to all the people already currently doing that kind of thing, thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciated. I am doing my best to, you know, bring you more content. Hence the 40 hours of Vintage Story I streamed last weekend, and I'm probably going to approach that this weekend. And that's also why I spread the options out between many different platforms. If you don't want to support me on Amazon, you don't like Amazon for whatever reason, you don't want to give them any money, I got memberships on YouTube, I got my Patreon, I got direct PayPal submission you could do straight to the PayPal account for the channel. All sorts of options. So if you don't like one particular one, there are other choices. I'm going to donate $500 to your favorite small streamer ninja. What exact benchmark bar are you using there? Oh, the hype train got running again. Oh yeah, I completely understand. Lots of folks don't have the financial wherewithal to do direct support. That's where it's important to understand what kind of metrics would help a streamer or a content creator. If you're on YouTube, you can just watch a video for longer, which raises the average view duration, which is an important metric to YouTube. Hit the like button, drop comments regularly. All that stuff shows interaction with the content and is highly valued by the YouTube algorithm. Twitch side's a little rougher. Twitch side doesn't have that kind of thing, really. It's not designed as much for that type of advertising stuff. I'm not sure what you can do there. But yeah, most of the platforms have different ways that you can support and help out. Hey there, Denial of Self. Thank you very, very much. You know what? I got some very, very rare limited edition zombie dogs that I'm gonna send your way. There you go. Have some limited edition zombie dogs. Actually, I need to get a drink of water while I uncork another bottle of water. Oh, hold on. Wait. I gotta make the bar go away. We're over the bar. There you go. Yeah, while I uncork a new bottle of water instead of that one. There you go. Not for the faint of heart. If you have any pregnant women or children in the room, turn them away. All right, Zombie Dog. We miss you, bud. That is Zombie Dog for new folks that don't know what the hell that was. He was the channel mascot for a number of years. Unfortunately, he passed away year and a half ago. So we honor him in memoriam. Oh, all right. Was fun watching you guide Chris Odd through the cataclysm. Yeah, that was a good time. Man, he wanted to do some things. Hey there, Farlark. Thanks much for the sub. I also, from a personal streamer standpoint, I have my own style. Some people like it, some people don't. I mean, that's no big deal. No harm, no foul. If you don't like my commentary or personality or humor or whatever, that's not a big deal. But for the Twitch and the YouTube side, my personal preferences for streaming content is none of that crazy framed border nonsense, animated flashing widgets and scrolling things and big old face cam camera with fancy lettering and counts and so on under them. I try to eliminate all that stuff. It's just gameplay with Vormy voice. That's the thing. That's what I do. What I prefer, that's what I like to watch, is the minimal of that kind of stuff, both for YouTube content and for Twitch content. And that's not, I mean, it's a creative decision on my part to a large extent, and it does, I'm pretty sure, quote-unquote, hurt me from a mass market, how to attract general viewers kind of standpoint, but I don't like it, so Similar situation on the YouTube content. When I send the stuff over to YouTube, I'm not editing it down to just the 10-second 360 no-scope headshot stuff that it doesn't exist in the kind of games I like to play. And everything I do on YouTube is totally against the YouTube metrics. They hate me over there because I publish long videos with none of the frantic like, comment, subscribe exhortations constantly and flashing subscribe buttons and all that kind of stuff. So I'm always at the bottom of the metrics over there. So if you got anything you could do to help support the YouTube side, if you're not supporting here, then it's greatly appreciated. But I try to keep this kind of commentary to a minimum as well. I'm trying to restrict myself to just one short mention each 4 to 9 hour stream. I went like 5 years with just pretty much not saying a thing. Once a year I'd put up a 5-minute video on YouTube saying, hey, support please, and that would be the limit. Can't do that anymore. If I'm going to be doing more than full time, I gotta make sure that people know small content creators doing niche content are never going to attract the mass market audience that all the platforms are geared towards for their advertising revenue. So if you want to see them stay around, do what you can. All right, that's way more commercial than normal. So I'm trying to keep that a lot shorter. And thank you to everybody who has, while I was chatting about that stuff, dropped in some gifts, some some subs, and also some direct bit donations. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, catching up with chat here. And I'm trying to keep up with chat as well. I get dialed in sometimes, so... secretly working towards becoming a VTuber. That'd be funny. Nah, no pirate outfit for me, no VTubing, no singing, no trained monkey stuff. None of my YouTube membership options have any special bonuses. You can pick whichever one you want, and it's perfectly fine. Picking the highest one is not going to get you invited to my house for a barbecue once a month. None of that kind of stuff. Yeah, no clickbait titles. None of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I laugh when people are constantly educating me on how to do my content on YouTube, especially the Cataclysm stuff. They're like, well, you need to edit it and you need to put production stuff values on it and stuff. And I'm like, come on, I can have Industrial Light and Magic special effects studio edit and post-produce my Cataclysm videos, and episode 47 of a series is still going to be episode 47 of a dry, niche zombie survival game. I don't care what kind of production values you put on it. You're not going to grow some audience that you're going to live off of income-wise for that kind of content. It's just never going to happen. Would I get 5 or 10 more views? Sure. Then I'd get an extra quarter of a penny a month. Big whoopee. They just don't understand that taking 4 hours to edit a single video that's going to get 400 views is bad math. It's bad economics. But they don't seem to understand that. So whatever. I understand. Hot tub streams? Oh, hot tub streams. We'd have to turn the cam back on. I don't plan on doing that. I have a face made for radio. I'm perfectly happy just providing Vormy voice, thanks. An OnlyFans account. Emotes. Choo-choo. Yeah, I mean, they don't understand basic economics. Cost benefit, profit rate, or profit cost. It baffles them apparently, but whatever. That or it's play more games. All right, well now you don't understand that I'm not playing Fortnite. I'm not playing whatever the MOBA of choice is currently. I'm not playing any of that stuff. It's not what interests me in any way. So, no. And other games, yes. But as soon as I play another game that I don't have an audience built for already, then the first episode gets a whole bunch of views. The second episode loses 95% of the view audience. And the third episode is getting no views, and I'm being actively punished by YouTube's algorithm because I have underperforming videos. 6 months later, if I kept doing that and hurting the metrics of the channel, I would eventually build up an audience for a new game. But it's really hard to just skip from game to game with long format games. I mean, if I was doing 1 episode per game, absolutely no problem. But when you're doing stuff that's 40 hours in Vintage Story for one run, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Are you using any mods? I'm using the stair step mod. That's it. It lets me walk up single blocks. Where's one? Do I have any left? I got flat land around me now. Yeah, this. It just lets me walk up without having to hop. I don't have to spacebar my way up those, so I can go up mountains easier. That's it. That's the only mod I'm using. Elden Ring streams. I've never gotten into the Souls-likes. My glory days for arcadey, Twitch-based combat like that was, you know, let's see, Duke Nukem. I think Duke Nukem was the big thing. So, yeah. I still got the reflexes to do it, but I just haven't enjoyed those kinds of games in quite a while. Alright, what am I doing? What the hell? You guys got me all chitty-chatty, and I'm not actually accomplishing anything here. You're making me... I see what you're doing. You're trying to make me burn my rare food just sitting around talking to you guys. I see what your plan is. Alright, more gravel, more gravel. We gotta chop these up. Gotta put that away, put that away. You go up there. I'm up to 5 resin. I have 5 of the resin. Let's see. Oh, god damn it. See, now your nefarious plan is apparent. You're making me burn my torches out. Oh. I see what's going on here. I think all the exterior torches are probably gone too. Full round of torches. I gots to get advanced on the tech tree. We need lanterns. I need lanterns, something fierce. Boat. Bows! Lost track of how far along I am. I think I started here. All right, we're gonna call that good. All right. Let's see. Where am I storing? There. No. Flint. We'll put flint, I guess, down here. Not used to having more than a stack of flint. Alright. Oops. Long way around. Went the wrong way. More grain. And we're done in here. Let's get some food. Alright, now that I got all that done, back into the forge. It's hammer time. Look at that, beautiful. More than 2 full stacks. And almost blew up the hammer. Alright. Now we got some options, because that's going to be, let's see, a full stack is like 6 bars. That's like 12 bars of copper. Probably maybe 13 with leftover. So that gets us up to about 14. Oh, and I forgot we had that too. Cool. We got copper. I can actually get some tools done finally. I'll have to sweat it. What's the hell of a Stellaris stream? Stellaris. I've tried to play Stellaris multiple times. I mentioned it, I don't remember, a year ago I was going to give it a try. Every time I sit down to play it, I get just a little ways into it, and then I get pulled away, and I just don't feel the pull to come back to it again. I should really, I mean, that's the exact kind of genre I love the hell out of. But I have a hard time getting into some of the Paradox Grand Strategy stuff and staying in it for a long period of time. The base games, just for some reason, I had a long period of Hearts of Iron, a short period of Hearts of Iron when it first came out, a fairly long time in Europa Universalis. I could only play Crusader Kings with the Warhammer Geheimnisnacht mod. I enjoyed the hell out of it as long as it had the Warhammer theme on it, but I could not play the basic standard medieval style for any length of time. Personally would love to see Vorm Duke Nukem stream. Oh, man. I played so much Duke Nukem. I used to beat up on the kids in Duke Nukem. I'd take on like 7 or 8 of them at once and remade them. Factorio, yeah. That one's been around a while. It's another one of those that I like the idea of, but some of the games get a little too in-depth for me. I mean, everybody has their own comfort levels, and a few of the really heavy-duty building games that people just love to dive down those rabbit holes in, I just have a hard time getting into the micromanagement that they require. Every once in a while I can, but yeah, it's a little tough sometimes. Enough resin for a bow? I don't know. I want the resin for other stuff later. Yep, there's a light source with the bowl with animal fat. There is. I just don't like it. It doesn't light up very much. It's the lowest level light, and I don't like it. Torches last, I want to say 2 days. I've heard varying numbers, but it feels like 2 days, about 2 days to me. And they're infinite as long as you replace them. You just run around and replace them, and then you're good for 2 days. You just got to replace them before they burn out. And if you do that, they last forever. So I just try to do the torch replacement method until I get to lanterns. Then we go with lanterns. What about war games? Yep. I'm into war games. I did, I think the last war game that you could really call a war game I did on the channel was, I don't know, a dozen runs of Gladius. Warhammer Gladius is really well done. That's I highly recommend it if you're interested in Warhammer 40k and war game type stuff. Extremely well streamlined and a fun game. Distant Worlds, I'm kind of put on hold. I was trying Distant Worlds for a while. I was happy when the new version came out, but it's still got too many problems. It's still too broke. I'm going to take a look again in about 6 months and see if it's in a playable state. But right now, I don't consider it in a state that I want to put my time into and constantly get annoyed. Terraria, no. Starbound, no. Meaning, no, you're not going to see me play them. I have played them. I'm not interested in playing them on the channel. RimWorld was a strong no for you? No. I got a lot of RimWorld on the channel, on my YouTube channel. I played the hell out of it for I don't know how many months. I just got tired of it. I got tired of the basic gameplay loop. Awesome game. Highly recommend it. Go play it. But I played the hell out of it and then just got tired of how the basic gameplay loop worked. Adding mods and so on wasn't really changing the basic gameplay loop of how things functioned. It was just new pictures and slightly new systems and all that. So, but yeah, RimWorld's great. I just got tired of it. And RimWorld is a kind of a successor game, and other games like it. I don't know if this actually pauses, but it's a Dwarf Fortress, so it's a colony management game. So I also have no intention of playing Dwarf Fortress because I've already played it to death over the decades. No interest in going back to it because the whole genre has, I think, moved on to better, more streamlined, more interesting versions, and I just don't want to go back to relearn Dwarf Fortress for the 5th time and experience basically the same gameplay with a new paint job. So Barotrauma. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that. That'd be interesting, and I'm hoping and planning to do a lot of community server type gameplay and co-op gameplay over the summer. My good buddy Makem, his time frees up over the summer, and we're going to be doing multiple co-op games, and I'll possibly invite people that are supporters of the channel. not necessarily financial supporters, but people who I recognize through chat and through Discord conversations, and just people who are known to the channel. And over time, they'll be invited in to see if they want to join us, and or some games we'll be doing a community server for. We'll be doing a Vintage Story community server, a 7 Days to Die community server. I want to do the 7 Days to Die server where I play the president. I play POTUS, President of the United States, and all the other people that join in are my Secret Service agents. And we have to clear one of every of the highest level missions to win, and I can never die. The Secret Service agents, everybody else can die protecting me and getting me through the missions, but if I ever die, we all lose collectively. So we're gonna try that. I had that idea last time, but we didn't actually get a chance to try to do it. So, but yeah, things like that. We're gonna try that kind of stuff. Shadow Empire? Nope. Sorry. I can explain, but I don't know if you're saying Shadow Empire because you know my history with Shadow Empire or because you're excited about Shadow Empire. I'm not sure which way to go with how I talk about Shadow Empire. Did you ever play Deadlock? I played Deadlock to death. I love Deadlock. Preferential to Deadlock, though, was... God, what was the name of the game? Yeah, it'll come to me later. There was another war game in that same area that I liked more than Deadlock. Deadlock had issues. I think Deadlock 2 was the one I played more than Deadlock. God, what was the name of that game? On the tip of my tongue, I can't remember it. It'll come back to me. No, I've never played Unreal World. I'm never going to play Unreal World. Too janky for me. I've looked into it. I'm not interested. I don't really play the survival games, meaning the real-world sim, ultra-real, ultra-layered survival games. I much prefer a little bit of fantasy or science fiction in the gameplay and a little less of the hyper-real simulation-type survival stuff. All right, I'm getting closer down to the bottom of the list here. We're not playing much Vintage Story at the moment. So yes, I will never do Unreal World. All right. Yay, back into the gameplay. Sorry, YouTube folks. Skip past that part if you'd like. If you haven't already. All right. Let's see. What was going on? The sun's coming back up. I got a bunch of copper I need to do something with. Let's put it in the box for a moment while I think about what we're going to do there. So we got coal, we got copper, we got crucibles, we got forms. We're good to go there. Oh wait, I gotta go I gotta go grab my stuff out of... Oh, so many doors. Yes, that's the right door. Yeah, this stuff. We got more of this stuff. Crockery. Crockery. So much of the crockery. Ah, I'm all full. Quick, before it goes bye-bye. Damn it. Too many rooms. I always pick the wrong direction. Crockery. Come on now. Yeah, I have to put it in my inventory first. Alright, put the crockery. It puts the crockery on the shelves, or it gets the hose. You can't tell if I'm doing the dance. I could be doing the dance right now. I could be doing the tuck. Good percent of the audience going, what the hell's he talking about? You don't want to know. Alright, last room I try to go in again. Let's see. So, that's not where I want you. Give me that back. Excuse me? What the? Alright, that works. Okay, more crockery. There we go. We got a full bin of crockery ready to go and a few spare. That'll be more than enough. Everything else is out of my inventory. Cool. All right, so. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I should stay here and fondle my copper, or... Let's see, what is... I still need to do the pro picking. We've got enough copper now where the pressure's a bit off. I can do a couple of each of the major tools, and we'll still have plenty left over. So, I'm torn between that and or... Let's see. Still got clay. Still got a fair amount of that. We didn't bring back enough. Well, we brought back a fair amount. I could get quite a few of the walls done with that. But that's a work at night kind of thing, getting the walls replaced. Let me ponder. There you go. We'll let you guys decide. I'll just get some food while I wait. How are we doing on our food bars? Veggies and green still. Yep, stone path speeds up movement by 33%. Whee! I'm sprinting! Right up until I hit the doorways. And they stop me. Ah! Having items near the doors is not helpful. Let's go back to one of the other food types. Days and days. Yeah, I gotta finish that one off. 4 days, no problem. What are we looking at? Pro pick or die, 75%. That's a pretty commanding lead. You guys don't want me to have a phalanx of copper spears with which to stab goats. You'd rather have me run around the wilderness with my stone tools. Alright, looks like that's definitely the way the vote's going to go, so I shall prepare. We got food. Let's grab the pro pick. And I've got extra picks plus the pro pick. The other tools we can make on the fly. Yeah, let's get moving. Alright, so last time we went the north direction. Let's go the south direction. It's another basalt area. I can pick up more rocks. Pro pick or die, 71%. You got it. The audience has spoken. How much loose flint? Yeah, I'll just pick up in the sand. Run! Let's see if we can get him on the fly. Oh, he escaped. Alright, I'll let you go. Alright, let's, we'll do it right in this area, I think. Shovel. That's one. We want shovel, pick, pro pick. Uh, 33% speed increase. It's a big speed increase, not a little tiny speed increase. 2. Oh, goody, 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 goody. Oh, goody, goody. That's a good reading there. We started with poor native copper at 7.5. And we got iron over here as a possibility, or bismuth, I mean, as a possibility. So we're chasing the copper. So we got 7.5. It says poor, but I mean, I'll take anything. This is just our first reading. Now we're going to try to triangulate. We're going to find the best density for the copper. So the way to do that, we know copper in this chunk. I don't remember exactly how big the chunks are, but this map chunk area is certified as potentially having that copper. Important distinction to make if you're new to the game. When you're prospecting like this first version, this is the mathematical chance that copper appeared in this chunk. It is not an actual reading of copper. It is possible that it says there's copper, whatever percent, and there's absolutely nothing anywhere in the area. It's just showing you the mathematical model for this area gave that chance for copper to appear here. So don't take it as an absolute. You could mine it out completely, re-pick it, and it would give you the same number because it's not telling you the actual copper. Now the other pro pick mode, if you turn that on and you use it, that is literally checking the squares directly around you and reporting if there's anything physically present. That's the difference between the two modes. Okay, now, so what we're going to do here is we know this reading. We know that over here we had no copper whatsoever. So the likelihood that there's better copper that direction is fairly small. But I'm going to pro pick in each direction and we're going to see what the readings look like. And whatever reading is higher, we're going to just keep chasing that direction and we're going to keep adjusting our angles and our directions until we try to find the highest number possible. And that will hopefully be the most dense location for us to mine in. So let's just keep going north for now, and we'll see if we get a better reading on the other side of this hill. If it's higher, we'll keep going north. If it's lower, then we know that's the wrong direction to go, and we'll pick a different direction. So let's go... I think we'll go right down here into this flat spot. We'll try again. Same exact process. We're just going to chase the readings. A 1. I guess I should fill these in, so I don't fall into them in the future. Two. Three. We're up to 11.5%, so we are increasing. We're going the right direction. If it gets up to about 14, it should say decent native copper. But we know we're at least going in the right direction. We don't know if it's better to go like that way versus that way, so I'm going to keep chasing straight north. Again, if it goes up, we're just going to keep going. If I see it go down, though, then I'm going to pivot to one side or the other of this line that we're currently following. And we'll check those two locations, and if it gets higher over here and lower over here, we know to go that direction. And basically, we just keep adjusting and keep checking until we find the high density. Eventually, we'll get to a point where it's low in every direction around the point we're at. So Let's keep going north. We'll go another, I don't know, 50, 100 steps. I just kind of eyeball it. I don't really pay attention to the exact numbers. We'll go, yeah, right over here. I'm going to need another shovel here, too. Alright, Magic Pick says 6.9. Well, that's not the direction we wanted. So, it's gone down again. So, we went from 11.5 all the way down to 6.9. Alright, so it was 7.5 to 11.5 to 6.9. So, we knew we're going the wrong direction then. Go back up to our earlier point. Which was what, back there? Alright, I'm going to go off this way. We'll go off at an angle. We'll try right over here and we'll see what it says. Alright, Magic Pick says, oh man, I got interrupted, I think. Let's go back over this way. $1.7. All right, minuscule amounts of gold. So this was even worse by a long shot. So we're definitely not going that way. I'm really hoping we get a better number. So that was our test where we had the best results so far. Went down. So we're going to hope that if we angle off this way, we get a better reading. Go right up on top of here. And we got 16.4. We're into decent. All right. So that's a perfect example of how this process works. There's a lot of, when I first started learning how to do this stuff, there's a lot of confusion. It's fairly complicated until somebody shows you like this and demonstrates exactly how it works and kind of how to take advantage of it. I don't mind this kind of mining process and this kind of search process. I think it gives a feeling of accomplishment when you actually do this and see the results and then get the reward at the end of it, just like going through the other processes that they've got in the game. Some of them are tedious to some people. Other people love it because it gives a sense of accomplishment when you actually get it done and when you understand what's going on. I like less the random copper bits on the surface. That I don't like nearly as much because it's so random and you can literally run for dozens of hours and never see one. the fallback to that is you could just go panning. But by the time you've already exhausted running around, you've already wasted a bunch of hours, and it gets kind of discouraging. So I like that less. But this process, I didn't engage with it at first, but after I understood how it worked and how to do mining and so on, I actually like it quite a bit. This is the normal mode. This is the normal mode of the prospecting pick. This is how it works without turning on any special feature. The other mode, if you turn it on, is what lets you switch it to a direct seek mode. And what that does is when you go mining straight down a vertical shaft, trying to find the ore that we're locating, they're placed in kind of flat discs that extend out over a fairly wide range, and you're trying to push straight down in a shaft into that disc. That's the best way to try to locate it. So as you're going down that shaft, you do use the pro pick every once in a while in the alternate mode. You only have to break one block. You don't have to break three like this mode does. And what it does is it senses the blocks immediately around you in a radius of whatever you set in the world options. So I've got mine set to 4. So that means when I'm underground digging a straight tunnel straight down, when I break this block with the pro pick in the alt mode, it will immediately search 4 blocks in every direction. So it's a cube. It's a 9 by 9 by 9 cube with this as the center point. So 4, 4, 4, and 4 each direction, plus vertically up and down. So it searches that 9 by 9 by 9 cube, and it will then return a result telling you literally what's in those blocks. It's not a guess. It's not a mathematical maybe. It's literally telling you somewhere within this 9 by 9 by 9 cube is the thing that we're listing on this sheet, or this information. And once you know that, as soon as you see anything for what you're looking for, you just start digging a honeycomb through that 9 by 9 block, and you will guaranteed find what you're looking for. That's the difference between the two modes. All right, so we got a much, much better result here. We got 16 we're up to, 16.4, and we're not done yet. We got more fine-tuning to do. So we were at 11 point something right there. We hit 16 here. I think I'm going to go forward one more. We'll check the number, but I might divert off to the sides a little bit and see if we get a higher value than 16. So let's go just on the other side of this block here. The downside to this mode that I'm in is I'm playing on a mode where there's no map. So I can't just press a key and open a map and make a note and say 16% copper here. And there's a mod that leaves it automatically puts map notations on your world map when you pro pick so that it will leave that information. You don't have to type anything in yourself. Really good if you're brand new to the game and you have the map available. That's a really handy tool, that mod. It simplifies life when you're doing this kind of grid searching. But I don't have a map, so I can't use that kind of tool. So I have to just either remember, or I have to bring boards with me and coal with me, and I can write messages or so on. But we're gonna go on my very poor memory. Well, it's possible to find material. The nodes are not individual. You can have nodes near each other, so it's possible when you were doing your pro picking, you actually pro picked far enough to break into a different node, not the one that was detected originally. I don't agree with you on what you're saying regarding the radius strength thingy. That's not my understanding of how it works. Now, it's been a year since I researched it or did any testing of it, but that's not my understanding of how that system works. So you could be right, but I don't think you are. Let's do another test. I think this is far enough. All right, so 16's our current magic number. Hoping for a bigger one. What do we got? Native copper 15.8. So we're still getting some okay numbers, but it didn't go up. So let's return to our other spot, and then I'll go out diagonal the other way, and we'll check again. It was what, right up here? Yeah, right up here. So let's see. Yeah, let's go out this way. We didn't get a good reading over there, straight north, so I feel like, for no particular reason, that we're dialing in on the best spot. So I think I'll try again right here. I think the highest I found in the last world we were on was 14 and change, and we were able to find a little bit of copper in the first hole we dug. It went down quite a ways. 14.7, so we're not increasing, but there's a fair distribution all around, so we could dig a number of vertical shafts. I'll try one more spot, but I think that last one back behind us might be the winner. So we tried somewhere down here, I think. Or did I go farther? I might have gone just over there. Let's try down here, and I think I'll call it good. And we're losing the light, so. Alright, please be bigger. Bigger number. 14.8. So, yeah, I think 16 is what we're going to have to settle for. The only other direction, so I tried that way, I tried that way. I didn't go that way, so we'll do that on our way back home. We'll do one more on the other side of this hill, and I think we're done. I won't go very far from that spot even. We'll just try to do it right up here somewhere. Yeah, right in here is fine. $15.9, so 16 there, 15.9. It was down over there. I mean, we might eke out a few extra percent here or there, but I think we've fairly adequately identified a pretty good spot. So I think we'll just dig our shaft right on there. So let's go mark it just to make sure I know. So. By mark it, I mean build a mud hut. Don't have enough mud to finish the hut. This will be enough. There and there. Alright, we shouldn't have a problem finding this. I'll bring enough dirt to finish the hut when we come back, but we'll put up a hut. We'll dig out enough ground to keep it from collapsing around me. And then we'll start mining. So we got a pretty good size area with decent returns. So hopefully we'll be able to pull what we need out of here. Excuse me? Oh, the mouse. The mouse rolled. Get out of there. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Yep, that one. Bowl's empty. All right, bowl's empty. All right, inventory's reset. I think I'm done pro picking for now. Well, guess there is the possibility that there are better directions. So we've checked north, we've checked south. We haven't checked east or west. I don't know if I'm going to check east. 'Cause I either have to go basically over these mountains or through the woods. I don't want to go over the mountains and through the woods to Grandmother's copper house. I could go that direction, though. I'd be willing to go that way. We know that's mostly flat, open, a lot of water, but we can go along the edge of the water. So I might pro pick one more time out that way before we make a final decision here. That way I have some idea. And we didn't actually go that far to the south. We could have gone a lot farther. What features do you like since the last time you played? There haven't been enough changes for me to answer that. The only two changes of any consequence that I've noticed is the pit kilns and the rock throwing from the drifters. That's it. Everything else is exactly the same from my memory. That's my only beef with the game is the pace of development is glacial. That's what it feels like. So, I know it's a really small team, but and what they have in the game is awesome. It's just the things I want to be added to give me challenge or variety or so on is not what they're focusing on, and almost nothing's been added that I know of consequence. Now, understand that I have not advanced beyond about this stage right here, early copper, so there could be other stuff that I didn't see in various patch notes over the last year that are fun things to do or interesting changes later that I just haven't seen yet. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to go out that way. I think we will pro pick at least one more time out that way. We've got a goodly supply of copper now. I'm not in an all-fire, oh my god, I got to have it now, or I'm completely stymied kind of situation. So, now that we know we've got that location available for us, and it seems to be spread out in a pretty good area, so if our initial one doesn't seem to work, I can move over. As long as I've got a few pickaxes ready to go, we can go mine. So, I think I will go that way. We already checked that way and there was nothing. So, yeah, I'm not going that way. So I think I'll pro pick the one last direction and then we'll make the call. I haven't made pies yet, no. I know there are the ability of pies, but the problem is I am a very... I mean, I like variety. I like player choice, player options, and agency. That's all grand. But I'm a very technical player, and if I don't gotta do something, I tend to not do it. If there's not some reason for me to be doing it, I tend to ignore it. I do whatever I'm either familiar with or that I think has the most advantageous benefit to my time and effort. So adding 14 more varieties of food does absolutely nothing for me. I could care less. I didn't use half of the food varieties that were already in the game because there was no need to use any of those. They're wonderful for theme and for, like I said, variety, but if I don't got to do it, I'm not going to do it. So that kind of addition where they're adding 7 new fruiting trees and 18 new bushes and 47 varieties of flowers and, I mean, new paving stone colors and new ability to notch together certain things. It's great and all, but that's not what I'm interested in and what I really am waiting for. So the pace of development and the total lack of push on the character are my two biggest issues with the game. There's just no reason to do anything. I mean, I could live in this house forever and just have no problem eating the food, and there's no reason to advance. I have absolutely no reason to do anything from a survival standpoint. It'd be nice to go get some clothes, I guess, to make some winter clothes, but I'll easily have a mountain of prepared food by the time winter rolls around. I could feed an army plus myself by the time winter hits. But there's no pressure on the player. There's no countdown clock. There's no pressing thing that's making me do things or making me try to prepare for things beyond winter, which is trivial once you know the basics of the game. So, while all that stuff is great and fancy and wonderful, it's just fluff on top of the already sweet pie. All right, so yeah, those are my main two wishes. I just wish that more stuff of consequence had been added in the last year. And I have not checked out the mod scene, so some of this stuff might be addressed in mods, and I'll take a look at that after I feel I've satisfied my curiosity with the base game. Okay. So, with that in mind, let's... Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta check on a few things. Close that screen. Yeah, so we got food. What was I going to work on? I can put more walls up during the nighttime. Oh yeah, I could do smelting. I can do the copper stuff. Yeah, let's do some copper smelting. Haven't done that in a while. To do that, we're going to need copper. We're going to need crucibles. We'll do 2 crucibles. The hammer. And we're going to need coal. Is this going to be too much? I got, it's what, like 6 and change per, so that'll give me 12. 2, 4, 6, so that will be 1, and then gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess I'll just make pretty much 1 of everything. We'll still have that left over for emergencies. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll have plenty. It's all good. Yeah, that's part of my issue with the mod stuff. Some of them do add content, but a lot of them just make the game easier than it already technically is. Once somebody with some gameplay ability and some experience in the game, there's really very little challenge, unless you're purposely diving down the cave systems looking for horrendous trouble and death. But there's no particular reason to go down there. You're not going to get anything down there other than access to some materials sometimes that you actually need to survive. So if there was more lore, more, I don't know, items or something down there, it'd be more reason to go down. Well, I mean, making drifters harder, how though? More hit points do more damage? That's why. I mean, I guess, but just wear slightly worse armor and you get the same effect. Don't need a mod for that. Just self-impose a restriction on what armor you can wear. Yeah, a compass would be interesting. It's fairly well handled just by paying attention to the clouds and the sun. The sun kind of gets blurred out quite often. It's hard to see where the sun's at, but unless it's heavy rain and heavy clouds and you can't, and it's dark and you can't tell what direction the clouds are going, the clouds will always tell you the direction. So that's kind of a compass indicator if you're paying attention to what direction you left your base from. If you wander too much, then yeah, could be a problem. But I wouldn't mind a compass. Single-use artifacts that drop meteors on your head. But only if you are also standing next to your fully loaded Humvee. Spyglass mod? That sounds interesting. That sounds like something that would be... it's probably a little more advanced than this kind of technology level would get to, but you could justify it, I think, fairly. And or make the glass, make the optics something you find in those little huts in the caves. Make those items that you can find, and then you can put them into a spyglass tube. But that sounds cool. Spyglass lets you see further distance with clarity. Yeah, I haven't heard any opinions on the modability of Vintage Story. Somebody who's into the mod scene would have to tell me. My understanding is that it was built with mods in mind, and it has all the hooks and all the, I don't know the terminology, but that it's supposed to be pretty mod friendly in that regard. But having not being part of that scene and never being involved in that kind of stuff, I don't know. Well, I have the solution for you, Murder. I have a perfect solution for you. What you do is you go out and you explore, then you come back and you set up a big wall, and you use sandpaper, and you sandpaper it really smooth and flat. Then you get your metal chisel out and you chisel the local map onto your wall, all the places you've been. You turn that into your living map. You use the chisel option, and you can chisel your map area. And then you have to get pigments. You have to get pigments from the various options in the game world. There's a few, and you can paint or color in the different trees and biomes and all that kind of stuff. Good luck. I'm not serious. I'm joking, but it could technically be done. Well, I don't know about the painting part, but the chiseling part could be done. You just have to start with a pretty big surface to get the detail level at the scale you would need. The chiseling stuff is amazing. Man, would that be hard. I can't even imagine the difficulty that would be. You're making me burn my coal. Once again, your nefarious strategies are uncovered. You're chatting at me, so I burn the extra coal. Alright, what do we want? I think I can do without another pro pick for a bit. I definitely need another one of those. It's like Christmas time having all this copper. Shall we make a sword? Let's make a sword. Why not? Alright, and we're just going to pour the rest in here. How much more do I have? 280. I think I'm going to leave the rest in the crucible. That way, when these are cool, I can grab another either axe and shovel or some combo. And I won't have to run it through the anvil, like the ingots. So we'll just leave this one nice and full with 2 more. Ah, cool. And we still have a little left that we can play with too. So that'll give me 5 ingots that we can use for my emergency stash for more pickaxes or whatever. I might go ahead and get that melted down once we run out of that. I'm going to make at least another of the 2 main tools, the axe and the shovel. Try to start relying on that more, now that I know where we've got a decent chance of getting an underground copper supply. Alright, so we're done with that process. Let's go put the... No, we're not going to put the pro pick away, because we're going to use that one more time. The hammer. It is very mod-friendly, made and published 3 mods. Cool. Cool. That's what my understanding was, but I last did any real research was when I was playing a year ago, so I'm trying to draw upon ancient memory in a creaky data bank called my mushy brain. Alright, sun's coming up, and we got hot stuff cooling. Yeah, all right. I think I'm gonna stop here. I think this is a good place to stop. We're coming up on another 4 hours here in just a bit. I'm getting kind of tired. It's been a long weekend. I think I'm gonna stop, and we'll pick up tomorrow with Cataclysm. I will not be doing Vintage Story tomorrow. I got some stuff I got to do in the morning, and then it's Cataclysm in the afternoon as our normal time, Monday and Friday for Cataclysm. So hope to see you then. Thanks for hanging out, and greatly appreciate all the support for the stream that dropped on me today. Have a great evening, great next week, and stay safe out there. Let me actually, I always forget to go check. Anybody on? We can go raid. Oh no, that AVAC guy's on again. He's always on right after I go off. I end up raiding AVAC quite a bit. He's doing Thea too, though. So talk about. I mean, he's a much bigger streamer than I am, but. Yeah, he's doing Thea 2. That counts as niche. that's niche. Thea 2 is pretty cool if you've never seen it. But yeah, let's go raid AVAC here. Do. Buttons. Not that button. This button over here. That one there. That guy. That button. Minimize. All right. Another few seconds. We'll have you over there. Okay, you are on your way.